Hi Libra, welcome. So Libra, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that it's a general reading. So the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip it if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's go ahead and get into it. So Libra, the card that popped out was the 5th house and then the square. So this is talking about entertainment, creativity, passion. It's talking about humor, taking a more playful approach to life. And this could be after a time period where things felt difficult, challenging. Maybe you were up against some constraints or time constraints, or just felt a sense of frustration. But I feel like going into February and March, it seems that there is some sort of lift in the energy here where you're starting to feel a little bit more connected. There might be more passion coming through, and expect some changes as well. So you have the Knight of Cups here and the Tower in the reverse as your crowning energy. So this is talking about spiritual enlightenment, right? I feel like some of you may have felt like things that were maybe unexpected or twists and turns was not part of your spiritual path, but it's all part of your path. The good, the bad, the ugly, it's all part of it, right? And we don't really make any mistakes because everything is aligning to where we're supposed to be going. And there's something here, they keep wanting to me to, I keep getting the song, God Bless the Broken Road. So I feel like there is some sort of enlightenment coming in here for you, Libra, and it's on a spiritual level. And I feel like if you've been resistant to of change or some sort of change occurring, they're saying to relax a little bit, allow the natural timing of your life, allow change to come through, allow yourself to go with the flow and watch how things work out for you. This person has the Queen of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. So this is talking about independence, establishing oneself. This person may have a few different things that they need to tend to in their life, priorities, obligations, or possibly a decision to make here. Sometimes this card talks about going back and forth. I feel like this person is very motivated, very driven during this time frame. But they also have this keen sense of awareness about them or about the connection. So let's go into it and see. We're going to look into the recent past and what led up to the now, and then how you both are perceiving each other and the most likely future outcome for you, Libra. So recent past for my Libras. Yeah, and I also want to say, like, do not be afraid of change, all right? Or the unexpected. Let's see what else. You have the Empress here. The Page of Wands. Justice and the 8 of Wands. For some reason, and this is not reflective in the cards, this is just what I'm feeling, there may be some hesitancy here showing up in the energy, as like hesitancy to really say what you're feeling here, Libra. And yet, is there something that needs to be expressed? Okay. And it could also be coming from this person's side, but take it as it resonates. Leading up into the now, I feel like some of you have maybe been focused on trying to be more patient, taking care of yourself, being more playful, feeling more at ease, feeling more balanced, things moving forward. So I actually feel like this challenging energy really helped put you in a direction of being more focused, more grateful for what you have going on. And don't quit, because I keep feeling like this. It's almost like things are going in your direction, Libra, but at times it may not feel like it, and you may feel like quitting. And there, you know, don't give up. First of all, listen, life is going to move forward whether you're in resistance of it or acceptance of it. But it would be much more enjoyable in acceptance mode, because when we resist, It creates tension. It creates lower level emotions. It makes us miserable, right? So maybe some of you have been through something where you were feeling like that, miserable. And now it's like, my turn, moving forward, feeling more happy, feeling more playful. Maybe even getting some things off of your chest or being more vocal than you have been, Libra. So let's see this person's recent past. 7 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups. Wow, the Devil and the 5 of Pentacles. So when it comes to this person, they may have really been hyper fixated or focused on something that they felt was missing in their life. You know, I feel like this person may have, I don't even want to say may have, it's a sense of like, this person feels like they invested a lot of time and energy into something or maybe into the connection, and therefore they're hyper fixated on it, or the loss of it if you're no longer in a connection. But it could just be the sense of like, they feel like they're missing out, you know, or that they missed something along the way, or there's a sense of like this person feeling alone as well. They may not be coping in the most healthiest ways either. They may be giving into addictions or indulgence, or especially when they're down in the dumps, you know, but don't we all? I mean, we all have coping mechanisms, right? But what it's done is whatever this person has been through, it's instilled in them this sense of needing to be more independent. And I also heard decisive, more decisive when it comes to what they want and how they feel. There could have been some indecisiveness in the past that caused a little bit of a back and forth. But I definitely get a sense of like this person feeling like they are missing out, or that they missed out on something here, Libra. So let's go into perception and see what's coming through, how you perceive each other, what's going on in the headspace for my Libras. Temperance, the 3 of Wands. The 7 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So Libra, I feel like there's like this really distracting energy going on every time I tap into the Libran energy. Like, I don't know if some of you like feel like, you know, I would rather be somewhere else, or like while you're doing something, or, you know, I don't know, it's like a sense of like wanting to be somewhere else or doing something else, or like your mind is somewhere else, something like that. I feel right now you're really going into the space of being, you know, fiercely independent, or fiercely going towards what you want, if nothing else. There is a sense of like becoming at peace with your decisions, as well as appreciating the emotional fulfillment and the relationships that you do have in your life that bring you a sense of peace. It's looking to your future. It's not being fearful. It is a very empowering stance to take, and I feel you being in your power, Libra, now more so than ever. And when it comes to this person, I feel like you may see a future, you know, with them, or you have seen a future with them. There is a sense of connectivity, of love showing up here, of emotional fulfillment that could be available through the connection, or just right now it seems to be like things seem to be coming easily to you almost. And if you're not in that energy yet, say if you're still in this challenging energy, it's only a matter of time before that energy shifts for you. So let's see what is going on in this person's headspace. This would also be a good time, Libra, to do some like spring cleaning, future planning, like planning ahead, getting ahead of things in the household or at work, playing a little bit of catch up. I don't know why I'm getting that message, but I'm just feeling like it would, I don't know, provide you a sense of feeling more accomplished, organized, all right? So then this person has the Hierophant and the 8 of Swords. So, wow. This person definitely has a fear of endings or change, okay? Maybe because of what they've experienced in the past, and it was difficult for them to move away from that, but they're definitely showing up in more of a fear-based stance, fear-based energy, where I feel like this person gets really all up in their head about relationships or this relationship in general, and not in a good way. You know, this is like a thinking towards the negative type of way, or fearing the negative. There's this skepticism also showing up here. So if you actually had some sort of ending or change with this person, by the way, they are still spying, watching, or thinking about you. If you didn't, it's just this person fears, you know, going through some sort of massive change or transformation. Even though I feel like whatever change comes through for this person is in their highest good, but that's not how they're seeing it. All right, so let's see what's going on in the emotional space. Let's go a little bit deeper for you, Libra. Four of Swords. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So, I feel like there's all these messages here, Libra, about taking care of self, spending time doing things that are beneficial to self, that make you feel productive. There's something here that you seem to be holding close to your heart, okay? And this could be what I felt earlier about, you know, needing to vocalize more of what you're feeling, because I definitely feel you're holding something in, or you're holding something back. I feel like maybe you're going back and forth in your heart or in your mind, and yet keeping it close to your chest, not really expressing that, right? Even though things seem to be moving forward for you, and you seem to be moving out of this challenging energy, I just still feel there's hesitancy here. There's a little bit of like withholding or holding back something here, Libra. And I'm hearing in the right timing or divine timing. Some of you aren't ready. Maybe you even feel ready, but energetically you're not ready. Because they're giving me a song by Sasha Sloan. She says, I don't think I'm ready yet. I don't think I'm ready yet. That's the only lyric I'm getting, really? Okay. So let's see what this person's emotional space looks like, Libra. For them. What's their emotional space look like? The Moon, the Four of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Six of Wands. So Libra, when it comes to this person and their emotional space, this person really values, it's funny because they really value relationships, you know, even if they have not demonstrated that. It is, I definitely heard value, or they valued this relationship, or they value the relationship. And yet there's all this regret surrounding this, or fear of loss surrounding this. This person is praying to be successful, you know, or that is their desired outcome. And I don't usually get messages like that, but I feel like this person may have literally prayed, or, you know, thought in their mind for things to work out, you know, or things to work out just in general. But I feel like they're carrying around some pretty heavy emotions, okay, whether that's obvious to you or not. And that's because they've got a lot of momentum towards that, because they were fixated on in the past about mostly fear-based thoughts, what they didn't want, observing the relationship or situation or the status of their life, but observing it from the vantage point of what they don't want, what they don't like, as opposed to, you know, flipping that coin and focusing on what they do like, what they did appreciate about the connection. Like, this person is failing to see that their perspective matters a lot, because you get what you focus on, whether you want it or not. So when you're focused on the things you don't want, don't like, and you fixate there, it's natural to know what you don't want, don't like. Don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with that. But it's when we dwell there, it's when we fixate, it's when we ruminate that really, you know, kicks the law of attraction into high gear to deliver more of what you don't want to you. So like, this person's their own worst enemy sometimes, just simply not because they're a bad person, but because of the way that they focus. They let their brain go to the negative too much. And it's really done a number on their energy here. So let's go further and look at the future energy and see what we got going on there, Libra. I don't think I'm ready. Three of Swords, the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords. Some of you have thought a lot about things that have hurt you. So I could be preaching to the choir. You could also have found yourself getting fixated on the things that have hurt you or the things that you don't like. And Libra, same advice goes to you as well, if that's the case. But I feel you're in this space now, though, where you're being pushed more to go towards your passions. And again, the word productivity, things that make you feel accomplished or productive, and that helping to kind of move you out of any sort of fixation or rut, Libra. When it comes to relationships, I definitely feel you also are gaining some sort of insight or knowledge or new information when it comes to the connection or the relationship. And this is going to provide you some clarity as to what next direction you want to go into, Libra. Yes, especially when it comes to the connection or relationships in general. What is the new insight about the connection? Let's see. Just want to clarify one card. Oh my gosh, the Tower. So this is what the Tower is about. Remember I said at the beginning of the reading that there's, you know, some sort of unexpected insight coming through, and it's around the connection. And what is it about? What's it about? Okay, so I'm not really getting a whole lot of clarity on that. Sorry, I wanted to be nosy and go further. But it's like, don't fear change is what they're saying. Whatever change is coming through, it is for your highest good. It could have... This is like super specific, and I'm not even going to apply this to all of you, but take it if it resonates. But I'm also getting like some of you, like one of the partners, whether it's you or the person you're connecting to, like stresses out when the other one goes out or goes out with friends or is in a social environment. I don't know. And I also heard social anxiety. So apply that to you if it's you, or this person if it's them, or not at all. But I don't usually get that message from that card combination, but that's what the message was. So don't know if it makes someone feel insecure, like they get stressed out when you hang out with your mom or your sister or that one best friend that always gets you in trouble or something like that, you know? And we all have that one best friend, right? That gets us in trouble. I am that best friend. Just saying. Okay. Anyways, this person's most likely future outcome. Yeah, they're really holding on, or holding out for what they want, of course. They're wanting to manifest some sort of new chapter in their life, and yet needing to self-reflect, because there's a lot of things going on emotionally with this person that has yet to be like worked through, right? They have some pretty deep fears here, maybe even like trust issues, but you know, we're all a work in progress, right? I'm not saying that this person can't work on it or that they're not, but before they jump into a new chapter or before things can be resolved here, they are needing to process something and to move forward from something. I do feel like they're wanting to manifest some change. I feel like when this person knows what they want, there's someone who really holds on to that. Libra, almost even if it's to their detriment, you know. I do feel like this person also physically exhausts or either physically or mentally exhausts themselves, or both, simply because of the way that they focus sometimes. And yet they're very passionate about relationships being valuable to them, something that they want dearly. Or Libra, they definitely want the connection if it's about you. And yet there's some hesitancy here. Someone's not feeling super certain or super ready. And that's because there's things that still need to be handled, that need to be flushed out before that true stability comes in. But you're on your way, right? And how will you know when you're ready? You'll feel certain. That's how you'll know. So let's see what the guidance is then, Libra. This person has strength. Oh, sorry. So it says, strength comes from many sources. It brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You are never alone. This person is being reminded that they are strong, that they are being supported, that they are not in this alone. They have guides, they have guidance, they have universal support, and that's what this card speaks of as well. You have the card of breathe. It says, the breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and the outside. Connecting to your breath, it permeates your entire prana. So I don't know if you've ever done breath work or meditation, Libra, but it's super helpful just to sit for maybe 10 or 15 minutes, focus on your breathing in, out, until you kind of go in like a trance state. And that's when you get the most, first of all, you clear your energy, so you're going to feel better when you come out of it because you're quieting your mind. But also, that's when you can get the most powerful, intuitive nudges from spirit or visualizations, etc. So they're encouraging to practice breathing techniques and or meditation to help for you to strengthen your intuition, because honestly, guys, you know what's best for you, right? I'm happy to be the person that you bounce off of. I'm glad to read for you, but all of us have intuition and can tap into that resource at any point in time. And all you have to do is strengthen it. And how do you strengthen it? By learning how to quiet your mind. That'll be the most useful thing you ever learn in your life, Libra. So let's leave it there for now. Zodiac signs that you may be connecting with or have in your own chart. I have Gemini, I have Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio again, Libra, Aquarian energy, Taurus, Aries, Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Those are the dominant signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. I will be hosting an event on Facebook. Make sure you come visit me there. It'll be a live online event on next Saturday at 1 o'clock. If you can't attend live, totally fine. If you purchase a ticket, you'll get the replay. And what I'm going to talk about is exactly what I ended the reading with, which is how to get in tune with your own intuition, with your own spirit guides, with your own psychic senses. We are all psychic at the end of the day. So join me over there. Tarot Time with Dana is the name of my Facebook as well as Instagram. All of it linked below. Details are pinned at the top of the Facebook page. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Libra. And till next time, my friends. Namaste. Bye.